Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I saw this video and immediately I saw the was written on it, and when she started I said, let me hold on. I have to bring it here for you guys to see. So it says my sister is dating my abuser, which made me go no contact with all my family and friends. Oh, let's check it out. Uh-oh. What happened, guys? Hold on.
Stop seeing me, and he said, "My sister is dating my abuser, and it made me go no contact with a bunch of friends and family." Part 1. So I'm going to be telling the story chronologically. So basically it starts in the summer of 2023. So it's summertime and my sister starts hanging out with this girl who starts working at the same place that she worked at. And it's chill as dandy. This girl is black and we live in a very white conservative area. So naturally, like, me and my sisters are like, yo, let's all be friends and let's get to know each other and just talk about our experiences living in this town. So this girl, we're going to call her Sam. It's always Sam. So Sam has an older brother. We're going to call him Chris. And Chris just got out of prison. So Sam and Chris come over.
There's something I've noticed, forgive me, but it's my own personal observation. Even from movies we see, um, videos we see on the internet, it's beginning to look as if it's common for people in America to go to prison. Like it's so common. The first time I started seeing, I was like, prison. Prison. Ah.
Our house for a little arts and crafts session. My partner's there and my two sisters are there, and we're all just chilling and vibing. It's super fun and fresh, but Chris seems a little like off. And we're kind of just talking to him about that, mental health, coming out of prison and stuff. We're all about prison reform, prison abolitionism, blase blase. We're not really digging into how he went to prison or anything like that. We're just kind of creating a safe space to talk about like mental health, addiction, while coloring outside in the fresh air. So that's chill and dandy and whatever. And then the next time we hang out, it's still like fall time of summer, or it's fall time 2023, sorry. And this time my partner's not there, but everyone else is there. My two sisters, Chris and Sam. So we're all hanging out at my house, and periodically it starts getting a little bit uncomfortable. I still remember the outfit I was wearing. It was these green like yoga pants and just a regular t-shirt. And I'm a very curvy person. No matter what I wear, my like shape will always show. It's a blessing and a curse. Anyways, periodically throughout the night, Chris and Sam are making very like suggestive comments for me, and it gets very uncomfortable, and I'm trying to like lightly like move past it without making it awkward because I don't really know how to go about it. I know at one point I was trying to do an upside down handstand, and they were both like making jokes about how they couldn't hold my feet to catch it because like they wouldn't be able to control themselves, blase blase blase. And so anyways, I stopped doing the handstands. I'm kind of over it. We're all just chilling and sitting for a little bit. And then at some point or another, I don't know what led to this situation because like I wasn't paying attention thinking it was going to go so 0 to 100. But at some point, Chris and Sam have me pinned down to the ground with their arms around my neck. I don't really know whose hands were around my neck, but I know both of them were there because my one sister, the sister who's going to end up dating Sam,
I don't understand. From where to where? How did I get to holding your neck down? Is it that they were joking or something? Even if it is even a joke, there are some jokes that I hate, like I dislike. What is leading to them holding you by your neck, holding you down? And your sister is there. Or me, I'm trying to even paint a picture of the scenario in my head, and it's not even coming up. It's not adding up in my head.
is like hiding in the corner, and then my youngest sister, who's like 6 foot, like super tall, literally tackles them off me and then is yelling at my sister who's hiding, who's like, why didn't you back us up? So anyways, that happened. And then Chris and Sam start arguing back and forth. It gets very violent, it gets very grotesque. Chris is like threatening to harm himself and like talking about, they're just like kind of like going at each other, and it's getting very violent, getting very aggressive. And I'm trying to like de-escalate the situation. I'm like, yo, Chris, I'm about to go to my partner's house. Do you want to ride home? And then Sam,
I don't understand. This is not adding up. Somebody that was holding you down your neck, that it took your sister to even come and take them off you, and they were arguing, heated arguments. Stop. The other one is even today said the other one talking about harming himself. You that you are just holding down, you are coming to say, oh, are you going out? I'm about to go and see my partner. Do you want a ride? Maybe I'm the one seeing it like this way because it does not make sense to me. Someone that was holding me down by my neck, I overheard talking of having a heated argument with her, with his supposed sister.
Whatever, they're doing their own thing. And at this point, I'm still like optimistic. I'm very much so. People make mistakes, and also I don't really know these people. Maybe it's chill, maybe it's vibes, but I'm still like traumatized. So I go to my partner's house, and immediately like Sam is there with me. Chris isn't because I think we dropped him off on the way, and I'm like, the conversation kind of gets like taken up about like this argument between Chris and Sam. And then after Sam leaves my house, I'm like confiding in my partner and I'm like, I'm never hanging out with them without you. I felt super uncomfortable. I was getting sexually harassed and I was assaulted. And so that is kind of the first of many mistakes to happen. Anyways, I'm gonna go to a part 2, which I don't know when I'm gonna post this, but I kind of don't.
Somebody assaulted you, and you see wanted the person to ride with you in your car. Even today, say you took them to your partner's. I just hope this is not a reality that this will girl experience because I'm becoming angry. Let me even check for
I
the
kind of
next
don't want
part.
to do too many
Let
traumatic
me
events
check.
all in one.
So I think this is the
My
next part.
sister's dating my abuser and made me go no contact with a bunch of friends and family, part 2. So as I'm telling the story, I just want to give this disclaimer that although I am telling the timeline chronologically, there are gaps, and that's not due to like offenses not taking place. It's just that there's a lot of other people involved outside of myself, and I don't feel comfortable talking about anyone else's trauma, turmoil, pain, or grief besides my own. So just know I might reference something bad happened, but I'm not going to go into specifics, and I'm going to try to keep that period of the timeline vague to protect people's privacy and truth. So after Sam and Chris had assaulted me in like the fall time, I didn't really take too much of it. A conversation was definitely had. I talked to my sister about it, about my discomfort, but at this time they weren't dating. So we kind of moved forward with that still in mind. Around November of 2023, Thanksgiving time, a derogatory comment was made. I can't go into specifics because it wasn't directly made about me, but it was made about someone close to me. I was a witness to it. It was ableist. It was giving rape culture, and that's the extent of the comment. Around this time, it's holiday season, and holiday season of 2023 was really rough for me. Me and my partner were going through some interpersonal stuff that caused us to be separated for the holidays. It wasn't anything like a breakup, but once again, maintaining privacy of myself and my partner, just know it was health related. And the reason I mention this is because Sam and my sister during this time were extremely inconsiderate and extremely invasive and grotesque around my family. I feel like there's PDA, which everyone finds uncomfortable, and then there's like sexually harassing others, which is where you're literally fucking in front of other people. And that's where they were at, where numerous conversations had to be had. Another minor detail is while I was apart from my partner due to different health concerns, I was really holding tight to the various gifts my partner got me, and my partner had gotten me a pair of pink Crocs. These pink Crocs I only wore inside the house, and they were an anniversary gift from my partner. And at some point, Sam had took it upon herself to wear these Crocs barefooted, no socks, out in the murky, muddy, grassy outside area. And no, that's not as problematic as some of the more traumatic events that are going to take place, but it just shows the character of this person. Because why the fuck would you put on someone else's shoes in the rain and mud? The hell? Anyways, so after this, there's a big gap after holiday season. There's a little bit of just like a chill moment. Another big event takes place. I can't speak on it, but just know abuse did take place. I was an outcry witness, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But it wasn't my truth. It wasn't my place to forgive. It wasn't my place to interact, and it wasn't my place to make a scene out of it. But just know I stand with survivors tenfold, and just because that wasn't what made me cut them off, it doesn't mean it's because I didn't understand the severity. It's just that when it comes to certain things, sometimes causing a reaction can make a survivor or a victim like have to face their truth before they're ready, if that makes sense. Anyways, at this point, it is March of 2024. And the biggest thing that happened at this point in the story and the timeline is that Sam had decided to steal from Target. Also, a little bit of a disclaimer, in prior to like all of this, in like the holiday season of 2023, Chris had ended up getting arrested. I'm not going into specifics of what. I'm not a lawyer. I wasn't there. I only know allegations, and I'm not going to dig into that. But I'm just gonna say he was out of the picture from moving forward. So anyways, in March of 2024, Sam gets into a little bit of controversy because it is alleged that she stole from Target. And the thing about Target is, y'all know, you can't be stealing from that motherfucker. But it wasn't just a casual steal. It was a giant Lego set, so not a need. And what had happened was Sam had removed the QR code from a smaller Lego set to put it on the bigger Lego set. So it was like theft in that way. Anyway, security meets them at Target. They accuse them of stealing. They have to search their bags. In their bags, they find weapons, drugs, paraphernalia, etc. During all this, Sam is lying about it to all of our faces, and at this point we didn't realize how big of a lying issue Sam had, so we were kind of standing behind her because we were like, Black Lives Matter, like fuck these cops, like of course they accuse black people of stealing. Also, my two younger sisters were with Sam, and Sam had alleged that they were a victim of police brutality, but when confronted, it was another lie. So I know like this part of the story kind of seems mundane, maybe not, maybe I'm desensitized to my trauma, but this is kind of giving a little bit of background before I get into the next part so that we're setting up the tone for like theft, lying, violation of humans, and just overly grotesque behavior. And with that being said, I will see you in the next part.
Guys, this is just proof that environment you find yourself in matters. I really don't know why people don't take it seriously. Like, I don't think I if of course I'm not an adult, but right from time, it is something that my mom has made us understand that don't be where you shouldn't be found at. If you will not be proud of being there, like when people find out you are there or you are with such a person, don't find yourself there. And I think it was drawn in me that even when I started making friends, I was particular about the friends I was making. If you are not exhibiting the kind of character that I will be proud of in public, I won't be your friend. I don't know whatever you call it. I don't care. I don't care because bad environment corrupts you. Whether no matter how strong you think you are, that's a lie people even tell themselves. Oh, we don't judge. We accept everybody. No, me and you, they we don't have anything don't have anything going on for us. We are not in agreement with character, with ideology. I don't have any business with you. Not like I'll be an enemy with you. Of course, I'll show you love, but I'll love you from afar. It's okay to love people from afar. It is okay because when you keep company with fools, you are also a fool, no matter how wise you think you are, because you are keeping company with fools. Do you get? And the thing is that when you say, oh, this person is only bad to others, he or she is not bad to me, you think you're an exception. When they would turn around and bite you. Hmm. Well, I'm happy that she's out of it. I just hope this is just the part two. I hope that she eventually took herself out of the picture entirely. And then to think that they had younger ones in the family and they were bringing such people around them. Ah, guys, let's pause this here. I just want to digest what I've taken. It's a lot to take in because this is not my kind of normal. So we'll continue tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Let me tell you about my Afro inspired peers, Afrocentric peers. So yeah, it's a new business of mine because when I wear design clothes and wear, people always ask me, "Oh, where did you buy it from?" So why don't I start selling it? It's always been a long dream of mine. So this patch on this patch you're seeing here. We call it adire in my country, Nigeria. So everything from my shop will be shipped from Nigeria, done, handmade. Everything is handmade. Even this earring is handmade. This patches, you can see it's different adire patches. They're all different adire patches on the outfit. So when you go on my website, you see different colors. But for now, I have the two pictures you see on my website, just this and the white and blue stripe. But we also have it in red stripe. We have it in black and white stripe. We also have it, just go on the side, but on the website. But the pictures are not on the website, all those other ones I've mentioned, but just know they're available in case if you want it in blue, you want it in black, you want it in red. We got you. It's on the website. Kindly support this growing business of mine. These are handmade. For production takes 14 days. After 14 days, it will be shipped. If you're in US, UK, Canada, other African countries, it will be shipped to you after 14 days of production. And within 14 days again, you should be expecting yours. Those in my country, Nigeria, 2 to 5 days, you get yours. Other country, you know, within 14 days you get yours, and it depends on the courier. You guys know that one is not in my hands. But yeah, thank you for those of you that will be supporting my business. Looking forward to doing business with you. And for those that want to order in bulk, you want to sell wherever you are, take the email in the description and send your order in that email, via the email, so that it will be attended to you. I will also leave my number strictly for those that want to make bulk purchase. Use the number in the description so that you chat me direct on WhatsApp. We'll do business with you. No matter the number you want, we'll have it done for you. If you want in a Akara design, Adire, just two-piece Adire, Bubu Adire, trouser pants Adire, anyone you want. If you want it in bulk, we'll have you. We can even customize for you. Yes, if you have your design, you want us to customize in a direct design for you, we'll do that also. Because African designs need to be seen worldwide. Hence why I'm doing what I'm doing. Looking forward to doing business with you guys. Bye.